Do you ever notice how, when you get better at doing something, when you become smarter as a person, you actually tend to feel dumber? Because I notice that with almost everything I do in my life. Whether it's learning a language, learning a skill, playing a video game, everything. After learning like the basics, after being a beginner, I become an intermediate. But then, I feel like I know stuff. I feel like, oh yeah, I'm kind of good at this. I just learned it, but I'm getting better. And then suddenly I feel stupid. I just lose all my confidence. Maybe you do too. You probably do. You lose all your confidence. You feel stupid. But then eventually you just gain that confidence back. What you're experiencing is not weird. That is just the Dunning-Kruger effect in real life. You get better, but you feel worse. So I'm gonna give you a real life example of how I'm feeling this, and then let's break it down slowly. So today it's, as you can see on the top left of my screen, it's 10 April 2026. I am right now in Germany, and I am not a native German, right? I've been learning German since let me write it down. Learn Deutsch since mid 2023. So it's been 3 years, about 3 years since. And honestly, right now, I feel the most dumb about my German. I feel the most dumb about it. Like, I get, I've been learning Deutsch for 3 years. I go to a cashier, and I'm kind of like, oh shit. I mean, I know exactly what I can say. I can say, oh ja, ohne Kassenbon bitte. Ja, ich möchte mit, see, even I'm kind of struggling to say it. Ich möchte mit Karte bitte, yeah, whatever. And like even the other day, this one time, I was in the cashier, and it was in the self-service one where after you pay yourself on the counter, you need to take the Kassenbon, you need to take the receipt with you, I guess to prove that you're not stealing. But it did not come out of the printer. I was kind of panicking. So I went to the cashier, and without thinking, I said, Ich habe, okay, now I'm struggling to think about what I said, but at the time I said it with like no stuttering at all. Literally just, Ich habe schon bezahlt, aber mein Kassenbon ist nicht da. Basically, I've paid, but my Kassenbon is not there. I feel dumb about my own German. I'm gonna be real with you. But factually, objectively, my German is better than what it used to be. Although my German beats 2024 German. But in 2024, my confidence with my German was so high. I remember at the time I literally have just learned habe I've literally just learned perfect. So it's basically how you talk about past tense. For example, uh see for example, ich habe heute Morgen Müsli gegessen. That just means I ate oats this morning. If you say ich esse oat, ich esse Müsli, you're eating oats right now. But if you say ich habe heute Morgen Müsli gegessen, that means this morning, heute Morgen, you ate Müsli, which is oats. That's basically, yeah. After I learned that, I felt very, 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 very damn confident about my German. Like, I really felt like, okay, I can say that I'm kind of good at speaking German. I can kind of understand it. I wouldn't say I'm fluent. It's very difficult for me to reach the proficiency that I have with English, for example. But yeah, you get my idea. This is exactly that's my other draft for this thing, but basically, yeah. This is exactly what's happening on the Dunning-Kruger effect. At 2024, when I felt that insane confidence, I was here in the I know it all phase. Right now, I'm here. Well, not right now, like a month ago when I just arrived to Germany. I'm here. Deutschland. If I were to rate myself, I am probably here right now. I've passed the I'm so stupid, I don't know anything phase. And I've started to continuously adapt and know that, yeah, even though I feel stupid, realistically, I'm better at German than how I used to be. I mean, come on. You can see my Deutsch notes right here. I literally have just finished like uh last month when I first came here in my student exchange program, we had like 3 weeks of just intensive German. Monday to Thursday, 2 to 6 p.m. every single damn day. Just look at this. This is all my Übungs that I did in class. See, all that stuff. See, this, even this. Yeah, this is the start. See, like, realistically, I could speak in the class. Like, beschreibe das Bild. Describe what you see in this picture. I can only speak simple vocabulary, but I think I know. I mean, I'm good enough to explain what's going on. Like, oh yeah, what is that? Ik zie een jonge vrouw. That is a young woman. She is studying. She is okay. No, you know what? I'm not gonna give the Deutsch example. It's using too much of my brain power. Still, despite me being better at German than how I used to be, it still takes brain power for me to use. So, but basically, what's my point here? I don't just experience this in German. If you know, I used to. I mean, I used to. I guess I used to practice it a lot. Now I don't. I do a lot of weightlifting, Olympic style weightlifting. In my opinion, in my weightlifting, I'm here right now already. I remember at the start of last year, I thought I just watched a bunch of weightlifting videos of like the Chinese team, and I feel like, oh yeah, I'm good enough at weightlifting. I don't need to do anything anymore. I was here. And then I kept on rewatching my videos and comparing it to the elites, and I went here. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my technique? I don't know how to fix this. How am I supposed to do it? I'm so stupid. But eventually, after that, after I passed that pit of doom, I get better as well. I was like, wait, my clean is actually starting to get good. Even though I'm not that strong, because, I'm not a complete professional that does this full time, I'm still able to do it quite well. Eventually, you just get that confidence. And you just feel like, yeah, I guess I do weightlifting. I guess I do speak German. So, what's the entire point of this video? I'm trying to explain to you that when you do learn a skill, you need to be aware that at one point, near your beginner to intermediate phase, there will be a point where you feel you know everything. You feel you are very smart. But immediately after that, you would immediately go to the pit of doom where you feel depression, just outright depression. Like, what the fuck am I doing with this? I am learning this, but I don't know anything. Am I wasting my time? All of that. But in reality, you're actually getting better. You are getting better. It's just that it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. People with not much skill tend to have too much confidence. Right? Oh yeah, I forgot to label the graph. It's supposed to say confidence here, but yeah, you get my idea. But then eventually they go to the depression where they're good, but they have zero confidence about it. But eventually you go to the end where you are confident and you are competent. And of course, at the start, I don't need to describe it. Okay, this is literally t equals to 0. You've done nothing. You've just started. Of course, you're not confident about it. But yeah, hey, maybe you were experiencing it. I uploaded a reel about this on TikTok, and a lot of you actually commented about you felt the exact same thing when you were learning another language like Spanish. One of you commented that. So yeah, I'm sure lots of people are actually experiencing this, not just with learning their German, not just with learning Deutsch, not just with learning a language, but literally anything in life. This even applies to video games. Matter of fact, I actually learned the Dunning-Kruger effect from TF2, from Team Fortress 2. A TF2 YouTuber made a video about the Dunning-Kruger effect, and that's what actually inspired me to make this video, but in real life. But yeah, that's the notes for today's session. I hope you can enjoy. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you really found it helpful, all the YouTube stuff, I'm just trying to share this stuff. But yeah, anyways, I'm not going to waste your time any further. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.